time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Richardson working from the gun. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A dime look defensively here for the Titans on third.
Let's go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Well, they picked up the first down. But I'm just going to say, I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. Get it? They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. That's Ford. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Richardson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
19 tight. Big alert. Go street. 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Richardson looking to throw this. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Here we go, sack.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on fourth down. Richardson on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Well, you want to talk about a bold, confident group right now, CD. Now 2 for 2 on fourth down conversions, and this is just the opening drive.
This isn't just setting a tone. That's darn near taking your flag and planting it on the opposition and letting them know we're coming after you all game long right here from the first drive. 2 times now on fourth down, picking it up. I like where they're going.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
79 Broncos.
Richardson looking to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half.
Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Armadillos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in Everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to the...
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
19 right. Let's go now.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Trap 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a second down and 6. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Back to throw. Moore. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Operating from the gun, Moore. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. The quick feet by Jackson. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's Richardson. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Richardson to throw. And this complete to Mitchell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
19 tight. Here we go, set. Track 60. 18 rattle. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He finds his man complete. That's Ford. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. That's complete to Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Alec Pierce, 31 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Looking to throw. Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Ward. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw again. On the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard the...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
They'll start here with Jackson.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Moore. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Tershawn Wharton
in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Throwing on second and long.
Richardson, he'll get that complete to Alberto.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Third down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Back to throw. Richardson.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security.
Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson forced out to his left. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Set, go.
Looking to throw. Richardson flushed out right.
That one finds Pierce right side.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Richardson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19.
18 Rattler. Panther 11. Go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Flush to his right. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Let's go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd and 5. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
He's to the 15, and finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much.
Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. Laddie, take a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Come 19. Come 19. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm.